evening, and welcome to the Forest Hills Annual Tailgate Party. I'm Kim Hostetler, and I am going to take you on a little trip around our tailgate party. You know, I was asking someone, how many years is it for this tailgate party? And I think we're going to have to check in with Mrs. Allison Richardson, the coordinator of the tailgate party, to see how many years. I believe it's in the 30-something, but we will check in with her. If you'll notice, I've got my pom-poms, I got my shirt, beautiful earrings. I actually purchased these from the cheerleaders. So we're going to take a little stroll and talk to some of our vendors here to see what they're raising their money for. And it is a beautiful night. I'll tell you what, I am so excited for this game. Forest Hills Rangers are taking on the Chestnut Ridge football team. And I'm sure we're going to have some interviews there by some coaches and some of our commentators for the game. But right now, we need to get to see what all is behind me. Let's go. All right, I've come across our very first table here, and this table is sponsored by Gapbacks. Now, I know Gapbacks has partnered with Forest Hills pertaining to the Challenge Program. Can you tell us a little bit about the Challenge Program and what's going on there with our partnership?
Yeah, so the Challenge Program pairs businesses and schools together to promote careers in our community so that whether you're going to college or not, we provide good paying careers. Maybe college isn't your thing, so we kind of tell you all the things that we have to offer. College is your thing, maybe come down, get some work experience. So we'll be coming to Forest Hills a couple times this year just to share everything that we have to offer.
Yes, and I know this is certainly not the first year that
Right, I think this is our third year.
Exactly. Yes.
Yep, and it's been pretty awesome. We're happy to be here and excited to share everything that we have to offer.
And I must say that, was that last year or the year before, during an in-service day, the teachers split up and we were able to go to different businesses in the area. And I was fortunate enough to go to Gapbacks, and it was an awesome experience. It really was.
Awesome.
I learned so much. I was very impressed by the entire company and what you're doing there. And I know several of our high school graduates and some who are even in school or working down there. Fantastic program. We thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm so sorry. I forgot to ask what your name is.
Oh, I'm Kate Blair. I am the marketing manager down at Gapback. So if you're interested in work study, check us out on the website. Give us a call.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Kate.
Thank you.
All right. Joining me right now is this absolutely beautiful little one. This is Isla. And we have Mrs. Olivia Kudlovic with us. She is, want to tell them what your title is?
Sure. I'm the school psychologist for Forest Hills.
So I work very closely with Mrs. Kudlovic because she does all of the assessments for the learning support children, for the gifted support children. She does all kinds of things for our district, and we are so happy to have her. And especially this little one. I said, I think Isla needs one of these pom-poms. Don't you, huh, honey? You've got a football? You are so cute. I love it. Show him your football. Over here. Over here. Look how cute. Aw, what a cutie. So who's going to win tonight, Olivia?
Forest Hills, of course.
Of course we are. Awesome. Well, have a good time. Go get some yummy food. All right, so it is tradition that I interview Mr. Joe here, Joe Raptosh, right, Joe? Every year he comes to find us. So, Joe, and this is Bennett, right? All right, so who's going to win the game tonight, kiddos?
Forest Hills with a blowout. Chase Williamson with 14 touchdowns, 14 points.
Whoa, I was 14 touchdowns. That would be a little bit much there, Joe, right? Wow, that is crazy. I hope you are right. And girlies, you look absolutely adorable. Are you cheerleaders? What's your name?
Sanaya Quinley.
You look precious. So tell me, do you compete?
Not really.
No, you're just here to look good, right? Yeah. Who's gonna win tonight?
Forest Hills.
Yes. Tell me in a big cheerleader voice.
Forest Hills.
All right. Very good. Have fun tonight, kiddos. All right. We had made our way down to the end. Still got my pom-poms. Check it out. Yes. So joining me right now is the head coach of the varsity golf team. Now, is this for both boys and girls?
Yes, this is for both boys and girls.
I almost whacked her. I'm used to doing this, and she has her own microphone now. So this is Mrs. Michelle Byer, and we love Mrs. Michelle Byer. We do. She didn't want to be interviewed, but, they have a really cool setup here. Can you see this? A really, really cool setup. I don't know what that is. How about that? It looks like good fun. So, Michelle, tell us, what are you raising your money for today?
So we're raising our money to hopefully help our seniors and then our future kids coming up that, we have some nice things for them coming forward for the golf team.
Very good. Now, has their season started?
Yes, actually,
Okay.
LHAC's is next week. The boys are playing on Wednesday at Evansburg, and the girls are Thursday at Evansburg.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold that up just a little bit closer.
Sorry.
There you go. No, that's good. That's good. Well, fantastic. How many seniors do you have this year?
We have 6 seniors. So we have 2
Great.
boys, Cade Shoemaker and Ryan Riekert, and then 4 girls, Alyssa Walker, Skylar Wilson, Olivia McCleary, and Anna Spangler.
Oh, those last 2. Those were my girls whenever they were at the elementary school.
Yes, they're all so
Yeah,
great.
you know what? All the kids are wonderful. I'm so glad that you took over and the golf program is going strong.
Thank you.
We certainly wish you all the best, Michelle.
Thank you
And
so
say
much.
hello to your husband for us, please. Is he
Mr.
here?
Byers right back there.
Oh, Mr. Byer. There's Mr. Byer. Mr. Byer. Yes, we miss Mr. Byer, but we love Mrs. I almost said Miss Michelle.
It's okay.
Mrs. Byer as well. All right, thank you, Michelle. All right, look at this guy that I came across right here. Love this.
Thank you,
Love
thank
it.
you. The National Honor Society representing. Yep, you're supporting National Honor Society and all the other great clubs out here today. I had to go all in with the Ranger Pride hat, yeah?
Fantastic. I love it, Mr. Evanston.
That's
I'll
right.
tell you what a beautiful night for a game.
Beautiful, perfect, good showing, good crowd.
Yes.
And, it's great night for a whole community coming together and enjoy this great event. It's a great thing we do here. It's great to see everyone out here enjoy themselves.
I agree. I think we should do this every home game.
Oh, I'll put that on the suggestion list.
Have you had anything really good to eat today?
The Haluski from the wrestling club, that was very delightful. And I'm going to keep making my rounds. Yeah.
Fantastic. There's always room for more, right?
That's it.
Awesome.
That's right. We are Forest Hills.
Yes. Go Forest Hills. Woo-hoo. All right, so I just gathered up a bunch of Ranger fans. Are we all Ranger fans here? Yeah! Tell me, who's going to win tonight?
Rangers!
Yes! You are such a little cutie pie. My goodness, I love it. I love the face paint. Did you guys get your face painted? Look at this. Check this out right here. Oh, my goodness. That is crazy. It's from that truck over there. There you go. All right, kids, I hope you have a great time tonight. Are you going to cheer loud? Yeah. Let me hear you one more time. Yeah. Joining me right now is Brandy Hostetler and Sue Argus, and as you can see, they are representing the Salix Bethel Church, who is really growing in our community. As a matter of fact, Dr. Chad Brown, he was here a little bit earlier. He is one of the people who was very instrumental in getting the Never Alone program started here at Forest Hills, which has actually, we've partnered with Greater Johnstown School District so that they can start a Never Alone program down there. So we are very excited about that. We're excited about Salix Bethel. Tell us, what's going on up there? What's the buzz? I mean, I'm hearing all kinds of buzz about Salix Bethel. Brandy.
So this weekend, we are actually, last weekend we started our Saturday service. So that is going on from 4 p.m. to 5:15, pretty much every Saturday. Pastor Brown is leading that. This weekend we'll have a sub in, but it will still be just as good. After that, we will have a luau party. Flair of Country is catering, so if you like pulled pork, make sure you come out and check that out. During our Sunday service, the children's ministry will be doing a luau party. So if your kids want to, they can come out as well. And our Sunday service is from 10 a.m. to 11:15 roughly.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of events going on at the church, actually, throughout September, October. Trunk or Treat will be at the end of October, right?
Yes. We also have a guest speaker coming in on the 22nd. That is Dr. Ergen.
Yes,
Ergen
Dr.
Kaner?
Kaner, yes.
So he will be in on the 22nd. He is basically talking about his testimony and how he became, a Christian.
Yes, he was a former Muslim, from what I understand,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Very good. So all good things. If you're just curious, wondering, looking for a church, come see us. 4 o'clock on Saturdays, 10 a.m. on Sundays. Wednesday night Bible study that is excellent, that just started on the 11th, starts at 6:30. So come on out. We'd love to have you. Everybody is welcome.
Ton going on. Thank you.
Yes. All right. I came across the National Honor Society booth, and it looks like they're selling some yummy cake pops, and we've got some cotton candy here. But before we get to that, who you are?
I'm Brianna Martin.
Tatum Onder.
Very good. And what's the money going towards that you're raising tonight?
Different activities we can do to brighten our community and the school.
Fantastic. So, I don't know, like those look really yummy. Did you try any?
Not yet.
Not yet. You get to eat all the leftovers, right?
Hope.
Very good. Well, last year, and I'm looking to see if last year they were actually spinning the cotton candy, and there were literally like tons of bees floating all around. So it's a good idea that you have it already bagged up.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you sell lots today, girls. Yes, thanks for joining me. All right, joining me right now is Lisa and Jessica, and as you can see, their table is from the Forest Hills Varsity boys soccer team. I was actually doing the soccer game last night, and we did really well, let me tell you, 7-0 against Johnstown. So tell me, what are you selling? Where's the money going? Give me an update.
Okay, so we're selling all kinds of mac and cheese. We're sold out of a lot of mac and cheese, but there is 7 different types here that we've gone through.
Wow.
And she can tell you where the money's going.
The money that we are selling for tonight will actually feed our players when we go to Phillipsburg, Osceola next week. So we're going to get Sheets gift cards for our players, so it'll buy supper for our boys.
What a great idea. That's wonderful. Wow, so what was your favorite? Which one was the favorite?
So the cheesy went first. The buffalo smells divine.
Yes.
Every time we open it. Home style. They're all going. They're all going. There's not.
This is I'm sorry, we're entangled in my pom-poms. This is such a great idea.
And this year we did something new. We did a tasting bowl. So you get a choice of 3 different ones out of one bowl. So it was awesome.
Great idea. Yes. This is excellent. I love it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Do it next year.
We will.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Check it out. Here we have the famous Landon Arrington. Yes. I knew who you were. I did. I knew who you were. And people are just walking right past us, right?
Right. This is crazy.
Here comes Cecilia. Come on, get in here, Cecilia. It's the whole family.
Yeah.
Yes, here's Cecilia. Say hello.
Hello.
Yes, so we're interviewing. Oh, I just got sparklies all over me. Oh, it's okay. Very good. So, Landon. Well, actually, I forgot what I was doing. Let's see. Oh, this is for the wrestling booth, right?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes,
yes,
so
it
tell
is.
me, what are you selling back here, buddy?
So we got some Halishki. Well, we're actually out of Halishki right now, but we got some gobs still left. We got a couple gobs. We got some boomsticks.
Yes,
Yeah.
I see how well they work.
Yeah, this one's a little deflated.
That's all right. Good. So, obviously, you must have done really well. So, what's all the money going towards? Did you
This
say?
is the wrestling team, so hopefully get some new singlets, maybe some uniforms, and just really good for the team. Some shirts,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Obviously, you must have raised a lot of money so far.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it coming, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I wish you all the best, Landon,
thank
in
you
your
so much.
season.
Thank you so much.
Upcoming.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining me.
Of course, no problem.
We'll
Anytime.
see you. All right, that about wraps it up for my section here. Thank you so much for joining us for the annual tailgate party. I have to say I ran into Allison Richardson a little bit earlier, and she did say that this was the 27th annual tailgate party. So I'll tell you what, it keeps getting better and better every day. I believe very shortly we're going to be having some interviews with the coaches, and I'm going to hand it over to Jim Lashinsky and Scott Lashinsky. So take it away.
Thank you, Kim. We're here at G.H. Miller Stadium for tonight's Laurel Highlands battle between Chestnut Ridge and Forest Hills. A great night. Scott?
What a fantastic night in Sidman, indeed. We're not just here to celebrate the Rangers and the football game. We have a tailgate party going outside with clubs and vendors selling all kinds of delicious foods and gear, apparel. It's really become a community event and tradition here in Sidman. But make no mistake about it, once that stuff's over and the youth get to run on the football field tonight, a great experience for youth cheerleaders, youth football players. Man, we got a ton of them. But yes, Dad, after that, there's a football game.
And Friday night lights in Sidman with the Forest Hills Rangers on the field, nothing quite like it. We're really looking forward to tonight's battle with the Chestnut Ridge Lions.
Yeah, we got the Rangers coming in at 1-2. The Lions coming in with a flipped record of 2-1, facing different opponents, which we'll get into on the broadcast tonight. A little bit of contrasting styles we hope to see, as you'll hear from the coaches here soon, kind of with their pregame plans, but should be a great football game.
I think we'll see the football in the air a lot for the Rangers, and a lot of ground chuck from the Chestnut Ridge Lions.
Looking forward to it. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Okay, folks, we're here with Max Shoemaker, the legendary coach of the Chestnut Ridge Lions. And Coach Shoemaker and I go way back, a long time, many interesting events on the field. Coach, your team is off to a nice 2-1 start. Can you tell us a little bit about the games you've had so far?
Well, we've struggled in some areas with consistency, but we've done enough to win 2 games, and trying to move forward each week, get better, and that's that's a game plan.
Well, I guess when you're learning lessons, it's better to learn them when you're winning than when you're losing, right? So at least you can say that.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's really a good group of kids that I'm working with, and we don't have the firepower maybe that we've had in past years, but they're really a dedicated group of kids.
That's what I was going to say. When you play Chestnut Ridge, you know you're in for a battle, and you know that there's going to be tough kids on the football field. I know you've lost a lot, but like you say, you're going to put a good product on the field.
Well, we take a lot of pride in our program, and one of those pillars we preach upon is accountability and being mentally tough. So I hope they deliver each and every game.
Coach, what can we expect from your team tonight? What are we looking for in particular?
Well, just we have a game plan going in, and we're going to mix the pass with the run, and I'm sure Forest Hills is going to try to stop our ground attack. We've been pretty heavily tilted in that direction, but we feel we have some capable receivers and a quarterback can get the ball out.
Sounds like a good plan. Coach, thanks a lot for your time, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, Coach.
Good evening, everyone. We're here with Coach Justin Myers, head coach of the Forest Hills Rangers, the 1-2 Forest Hills Rangers, and I think he's looking for a big night tonight. Coach?
Yeah, I think the kids are ready to play tonight. We've had a couple tough games the last couple of weeks, physical games, and I think we're ready to come out tonight and play Ranger football.
So 2 things, Coach Myers. When you look around here on a night like this with so much going on, sense of pride come back to you?
Oh, it's a lot of pride. Seeing all the kids coming out for youth night tonight, and then having a tailgate, all the former alumni coming here and being here tonight for this game. It's a big night for us, and our kids are looking forward to it.
You've played 2 of the toughest teams, I think, so far in the Laurel Highlands, and you held your own with them, went toe-to-toe with them, and you got another tough opponent tonight in Chestnut Ridge.
Yeah, I mean, every team in Laurel Highlands is tough. Chestnut Ridge is no different than anybody else. Playing Clearfield, then Penn Cambria. Now playing Chestnut Ridge. It doesn't get easier. It just builds us. Strength. Iron sharpens iron type of mentality right now. And we're going to go out here. We're going to give our best effort tonight.
One last thing for me, Coach. You're struggling with a couple key injuries that I know of, namely Xander Richardson. So is there a next man up type of mentality that you're preaching? I'm sure. There were some guys that stepped in last week that I thought filled in pretty nicely.
Yeah, Xander going down last week in the third quarter hurt us a little bit, but a lot of guys stepped up, defensively and offensively. And like you said, it's next man up right now. We can't worry about who's injured and what's going on. We just got to come out and play football.
We know you're not very shy about putting the ball in the air. What do you look for from your quarterback?
We're going to need a lot from Nate tonight. Without Xander running the ball, we're going to rely on Mason and Brody Kuster running the ball tonight. But Nate's our guy. He's going to have to come out here and have a big game for us, and hopefully give us a W.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Wish you the best of luck, Coach.
Yep. Have a good one.
Yep. Thank you.
And now introducing the 2024 Forest Hills Marching Rangers. By the professional mental
Welcome to a beautiful night here in Sidman, Pennsylvania for a Forest Hills Rangers tradition unlike any other. It's tailgate night, it's youth night, and the Chestnut Ridge Lions have come to town.
You can see over 250 of our youth out on the field ready to welcome the Rangers in. Going to bust through the banner that says "Make the Lions See Stars and Stripes." Very patriotic banner tonight.
Happy to be with you here, guys. I'm Scott Lashinsky, here to be here with my dad, Jim Lashinsky. We get a little airtime. We never get airtime.
Oh, that's probably a good thing.
Coming up in the world. I have a face for radio.
While we're waiting, we can announce the officials for tonight's game. The referee is Ray Klinger. The umpire is Chris Kanicki. The head linesman is Anthony Vega. Jim Knepp is the side judge. The field judge is Joe Comer. And the line judge is Brett Hebert. These officials are from Mifflin County and the Huntington chapter PIAA officials. It sort of says, as I spoke to the officials before the game, the difficulty schools are having getting officials because of the shortage of referees and various officials. They're saying in some parts of the state they're working varsity games on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays now.
And also throughout the broadcast, no matter what happens, you will side with the officials, just so we're clear on that.
Let's welcome on the
That's unfair.
The Rock and R flag is waving in the front of the line. Here they come through the tunnel of over 250 Ranger youth and alumni cheering them on. If you've ever been some part of that, there's goosebumps that are close.
Absolutely.
Nothing brings a community together sometimes like Friday Night Lights and a football game, and there's just so many things that you can sprinkle in around it, as we'll touch on tonight with the tailgate party and the youth night. But when it comes down to it, you got to put distractions aside, and that's where coaching comes in, and these young men of 15 through 18 years old have got to really focus on the task at hand here in playing this ball game.
And each one of those young men out there are bearing some of the tradition that Forest Hills football has evoked over the years, and it's a great tradition. It's a very tough thing to uphold, and Coach Myers obviously has a very tough act to follow, and the legendary Coach Don Bailey. Shout out to Mr. Bailey, who's recuperating from a surgery now, and hopefully he's doing well.
Absolutely, thoughts and prayers for Coach Bailey.
Good luck. The teams.
Coach Myers, well grounded in the tradition here at Forest Hills. He led not arguably, led the best team Forest Hills ever had in 1994. At least the team that advanced the farthest. That's the fact that can't be argued in the state championship game. And he quarterbacked there, and he's just a proud alum and proud to bring all his football knowledge here to Forest Hills.
That team that you're speaking of lost the state championship game in double overtime, I believe, to Mount Carmel.
Yes, indeed. Had a sideline seat for that one. I was a young, handsome sophomore.
Well, you were young.
That's half right. Who's getting the ball here? I didn't see the coin toss.
They did the coin toss at 6:30, but they did not give a signal as to who had won the toss at that time. I think they'll do the reenactment here very shortly.
So they did the coin toss before all the pomp and circumstance.
Yes, that way the head coaches and the coaches can prepare for which team will get the ball first. You're going to go out on offense, defense, get the special teams ready for either kicking or receiving. We alluded in our pregame that Forest Hills, as every team always fights injuries somehow, but a big cog out of the Ranger attack is the absence of Xander Richardson. last year he was, as a sophomore, was voted to the Tribune Democrat first team, area first team, and was injured earlier in the year, and he is down on the sidelines on in a boot on a scooter.
Sad to see. You can argue whether you're going to miss him more on offense or defense, and you're right either way. He's a huge part to what the Rangers do. Game plan around him. He's one of the leaders in many statistical categories as he left last week's game, I believe, in the third quarter with that ankle injury, and he's actually scheduled for a surgery here Monday.
And they're out in the field now for a ceremonial reenactment of the coin toss. It was already done at half an hour before kickoff.
This is a fake coin toss.
Yes.
A faux toss.
Great job. You need him to teach blue instead of
And then speaking to Coach Myers earlier, he, as most fine coaches would do, he's not making any excuses or saying anything negative about the injury. The next man up is what's going to happen.
Our Forest Hills Rangers will receive the kickoff.
All right, Ranger ball first. So Chestnut Ridge won the toss and deferred to the second half.
Right.
So they will get the ball to start the third quarter.
As an official, every now and again, when the team wins the coin toss, they have an option of kicking receiver or defending a goal. And every now and again, you would have a captain say, well, we'll kick. So that means that the other team has the option of the second half.
They get the choice.
They get the choice of the second half, so they'll receive in the second half.
Now, do you, as an official, do you kind of help them out a little bit?
Yes.
Say, are you sure? Do you want to double check with your coach?
That's exactly what you do. You try not to hang the kids out to dry.
Right. I guess officials aren't all bad.
I met a good couple in my career.
Those guys have a tough job to do. They do a great job. That'll be the last good thing I say.
Vincent Krista Grattan and River Country Club. Thank you, sponsors. Kicking off for Chestnut Ridge, number 34.
All right, we are finally ready for some football.
Chase Williamson, number 22, is back deep, along with
it's like Brady
Mays, speedster, and number 2, Brody Kuster. Kicking off for Chestnut Ridge is number 34. Thomas Kostenbauer. Brody Kuster takes the kick around the 11-yard line. He turns it up the middle, breaks free around the end. Brody Kuster out of bounds at the 40-yard line of Chestnut Ridge. Great kick return to start the game for the Rangers.
Oh, great start. They didn't waste any time getting this huge crowd involved in the game. Kick was well blocked up the middle. Kuster then bounces out to the left, and it's just a foot race from there.
First and 10 Rangers from the Chestnut Ridge 40.
So coming into the game, Rangers are 1-2, but played a really tough part of their schedule. A loaded Penn Cambria team last week that they really stood up to and fought hard. Beat Johnstown in week 1 and then lost to Clearfield in week 2. Another really strong team. Laurel Highlands is loaded. Nick Cornell back deep drop has got a guy deep in the end zone. It's Chase Williamson. They wasted no time in scoring. Cornell takes a play action pass. Deep ball. Chase Williamson gets us on the scoreboard with hardly any time coming off the clock.
40-yard completion for a touchdown, 19 seconds into the first quarter, and Forest Hills is up 6-0. What a beautiful pass. What a great route by Chase Williamson. He just blew by the defenders and pass was right in his lap.
Boy, don't blink. I mean, there's people still cleaning up their tailgate, and it's 6-0.
Caden Carpenter will attempt the extra point. He's a all-star soccer player also. And the kick is true.
Caden Carpenter with successful.
Oh, Caden Carpenter had himself a night on the pitch last night. Scored 6 goals. And in one game, that's unbelievable.
What a night. And he tacks on the 7th point here with 19 seconds gone in the first quarter. Forest Hills is up 7-0. And we'll see Caden Carpenter again here in a minute as he kicks off for the Rangers.
Caden's a weapon, not just attacking on those extra points and a couple field goal attempts this year, but right here in controlling the field position, he'll put the ball in a place where not a lot of high school kickers do. Has a couple touchbacks on the year, and he'll flirt with that goal line on his kickoffs. And just knowing that, the coverage team's got to be licking their chops, seeing how deep they can pin the returning team.
21, Aaron Ickus. Yep, might be 23, we'll see. He's a senior, I'm going to guess that. Yeah, I think it is
21. And true to form. Ball is in the end zone.
Well into the end zone.
3 yards deep in the end zone. He'll put the ball in play at the 20-yard line.
What a weapon. What a leg. I know that Caden has drawn some interest from some small colleges as far as kicking for their football team, and I know that he could play soccer in places too. He's still thinking about what he wants to do, but blessed with a powerful right leg. All right, so Chestnut Ridge now starts at their own 20-yard line. We get a first look at the Ranger defense tonight. Line making some adjustments, bumping down. Chestnut Ridge drops back to pass successfully, but the ball's popped up in the air. There's number 22, Chase Williamson, on the recovery, taking it down the right sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds around the 15, 13-yard line. So one play, and Chestnut Ridge is going forward. They get a solid 5-6 yard gain.
You know, in the past 31 seconds, Chase Williamson has had himself a whole game. He's caught a 40-yard touchdown pass and intercepted the pass on the first play for Ridge, and Forest Hills are going to put the ball in play at the 15-yard line, 14-yard line. 1st and 10, and
I think Chestnut Ridge is going to call a timeout here and try to regroup.
Yep.
Things just have not gone their way. Credit to the play call from talking to Coach Shoemaker and Coach Myers. Chestnut Ridge is a ground-heavy offense, and their game plans usually are oriented on keeping the ball on the ground. So they come out, what do? They throw a pass, and it was a good one. And I'm sorry, I don't know who made the tackle to pop that ball loose, but it was a great hit. Ball pops up in the air, right into Johnny on the spot, Chase Williamson.
all right, let's see if Forest Hills goes back to the air immediately after their first successful play, or hits a little on the ground. It looks like Nate Cornell is going to go under center.
Brings Williamson in motion. It's an inside handoff to Mason Popinchak.
Nice gain up the middle.
All right, so there's somebody else on the team besides Chase Williamson. We found out here. Tell you what, Rangers have a lot of weapons, and they'll all be on display tonight, I'm sure.
Brody Coaster enters the game. He returned that opening kickoff for 50 yards. Rangers are spread out now. They have Pinchek in the backfield along with Kuster.
Look at the spacing. The Twins are way out far to the left. Bring Williamson in again in motion. Mason tries to pop this one to the outside. Shoestring tackle made there as he gets down near the 5.
Breaks the tackle and scoots left for positive yardage.
Brings up a 3rd and about 3 for Forest Hills.
Number 8, Owen Clayton. Call it a gain of 2. 3rd and 3. Rangers from the Chestnut Ridge 8.
I think a little scouting on that last formation might have the Rangers come back to that formation a little later and hit one of the receivers coming over the middle. It kind of looked pretty open.
Yeah, sure looks like they'll be building off of that. Little inside flip here.
Williamson busted outside and
put him up.
He scores.
Touchdown. Chase Williamson again.
On 3rd and short.
8.
Pitch swing, number 22, Chase Williamson, who breaks 2 tackles at the line of scrimmage and scoots in for 5 yards out. For a Forest Hills, RANGERS, Rangers, touchdown.
So that goes as Nate Cornell's 2nd touchdown pass as he caught it and then flipped it forward, so it does go as a forward pass. And Chase Williamson's 2nd touchdown reception in as many possessions.
Caden Carpenter to attempt the extra. Money.
Man, that's a he kicks that far. That's good from 40.
So, with 9 minutes and 52 seconds remaining, in other words, 2 minutes and 8 seconds are off the clock, Forest Hills now leads Chestnut Ridge 14-0.
If you were getting that last cotton candy or baked good or finishing up that hot sausage, you missed 14 points. I had a couple of those. Love the tailgate party.
What a great community night.
Man, just so many good people doing so many good things for our school.
Kicking off for Rangers, number 88, Caden Carpenter. Back deep for Chestnut Ridge, number 26. Carter Wharton and number 8.
Let's see if we can put another one in the end zone here.
Owen Clayton.
I think the answer is yes. That was about 7 yards deep in the end zone.
Yeah.
So that's a 50, 67-yard kick in the air.
Folks, I'm telling you, you don't see many of those on Saturdays when the college boys are doing it.
And you said he scored 6 goals yesterday on the soccer pitch. Wow.
Correction. The Rangers won 7-0, and he was credited with 5 goals. 5 goals. We got to shave one off of. I guess he was slacking a little bit. He only got 5.
Ridge goes to the ground on 1st and 10. Picks up 2.
That's what they're comfortable doing. They've had a successful ground attack so far this season.
Well, right now, Chestnut Ridge has to be thinking, we got to chew some clock and keep the ball out of the Rangers' hands. Their offensive output here in the first 2 possessions has been unbelievable.
Number 40, Webb, their leading rusher, 60 carries, 379 yards. That's over 6 yards a carry so far this season.
Oh, and they go to the air, and they complete a pass.
That pass
Very
is
nice.
caught by Claycomb, a senior. That's Owen Claycomb, number 8. 5'11" senior from the Lions. Nice little play action as they use the run to set up the pass that time.
Gain of 9 on the play. Ball now spotted at the 34-yard line for Chestnut Ridge, first and 10.
Back to the ground from Chestnut Ridge. And the Lions pick up a nice 5-yard burst there. Takes the ball out to the 40-yard line. 39-yard line, correction.
That's leading rusher Hayden Webb.
Left side for 5 yards. Tackled on the play by Ranger number 33, Mason. Correction, Addy Raftosh. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5, Chestnut Ridge to 39.
Chestnut Ridge in a pistol formation. Again, up the gut.
That's Cale Harrison, the quarterback, that'll put it in the belly of his running back and pull it back out, keep it himself for a nice gain and another Lion first down.
Harrison, also number on the right side, picks up 5, first down. Tackled on the play by Ranger number 22, Chase Williamson.
Rangers making some moves on the defensive line. There is number 66, Jacob Yatsky, comes out. A little gimpy. Trying to walk it off on the sideline. Let's hope he's okay. Got at number 81, sophomore Nate Cabani here playing right end now. And that's the way they go with it. Good hard run from number 80 and Claycomb.
So Chestnut Ridge enters Forest Hills territory. You know, after the euphoria for Forest Hills of the first 2 minutes of the game, Chestnut Ridge has come back and, as a Max Shoemaker team would do, they called the timeout, regrouped, and they're moving the ball right downfield on the Rangers now. They got a 2nd down and 4 at the 49-yard line in Ranger territory.
Inside handoff, but pulls it back out of the belly, and then a little flip, almost like an option pass, out to number 7.
Jaden Nimler was the ball carrier there. And they pick up another first down to the 40-yard line of Forest Hills.
A solid drive here, as I believe it's a 3rd first down picked up on this drive. Kind of an option, run pass, run pitch option, if you will, there, as he can put that ball in the belly of the back and decide, is he going to leave it there or pull it out? And after he pulls it out, he then has the option to flip to his running back. So
exactly
puts pressure on the defense. Stay home and play discipline.
Oh, that's the old Statue of Liberty play.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Quarterback came back out, made the move to his right, and put the ball down behind him. Picked the running back picked it off going in the opposite direction, and had the Rangers fooled for another 6-yard gain.
Yeah, just turns into an unconventional handoff, but it's enough misdirection for a solid gain. I mean, you knew the Lions weren't going to go away. Nothing went their way in the first 2-3 minutes of this game, but give them a chance to sustain a drive, and here they come. Cabani with the pressure there on the quarterback. That's a big, tall guy coming at you, and he just had to get rid of it. The pass was inaccurate.
Cale Harrison's pass fell incomplete, but I'm not sure if it was it was sort of an intentional miss because the Rangers had the receivers covered.
Yes.
He tried to put that into double coverage. Things could have been sour for the Lions.
Cale Harrison inside handoff to Claycomb. Strong, tough runner down to the 25-yard line, and it takes multiple Rangers to bring him down.
Moving the sticks once again.
You see Jacob Yatsky made his way back into the game, so glad to see it was nothing serious.
See, this is what I was alluding to earlier. The Lions now are possessing the ball, running the clock. We're halfway through the first quarter now. After 2 minutes and some seconds, they were down 14-0, and now they're on the move at the Forest Hills 24-yard line with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
This is the game plan they wanted. Ball control, shorten the game, keep the clock running while the chains are moving. Didn't want to do it down 14-0, but way too early to abandon any kind of game plan. They're just having a chance to execute it now.
That was one of the best stoppages that the Rangers had on a run play. They only picked up 1 yard.
Yeah, yep. Stood tough in the middle there. There's big number 77, Caleb Myers. Number 65 in there with him. That's big Bryce Roberts, a senior. Those guys standing strong that time. And a big run there. Holcomb gets his way into the secondary.
Nice run by number 40, Hayden Webb. He's also a 6 foot, 218-pound senior running back. That's a big boy.
Thank you, I had the wrong name there. Yeah, that is a big boy. Eddie Geisel on the receiving end of that tackle, but nonetheless, slowed him down.
Very nice sustained drive by the Chestnut Ridge Lions.
It is. Do you have a time of possession? I forget when they got the ball, but man, it's probably 7 minutes.
Number 40 again, Hayden Webb picks up a couple of tough yards there. Goal to go right now. Takes the ball down to the looks like 7-yard line.
Riding hot hand. Nice job from Kevin Brown in there, making the tackle inside. Kevin's a senior, been around doing it a long time for Forest Hills. Do you expect a play action pass off of all these runs? I don't either.
I don't know if I'd do that right now with running the ball.
Right.
Ooh, big stop, big stop. Who's that? That's number 65 for the Rangers. That was Bryce Roberts. 6'3", 257-pound senior.
He gets rewarded with a little water break there as he jogs off the field. Bryce new to playing football. Didn't play last year, decided to come out as a senior, and I think he's having a great time doing it. And he's having some success. He's a big guy to handle.
Big play coming up, 3rd and about 10. Just inside the 10-yard line, 3rd and goal.
Big play.
Looks like they're going to go to the air.
Big sack by the Rangers. Nice job as he was rolling out to his left. Might have had some guys break open. Couldn't pull the trigger as he was being chased down.
Decision time for Coach Shoemaker. Looks like he's sending in a special team that may go for a field goal.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of kicking game they have. Always a question mark at the high school level.
No, they're setting up the tee in the 16-yard line. Be a 26-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. Very nice kick.
Nice kick. Man, 2 good high school kickers on the field tonight.
Holder was number 10, Kel Harrison.
Quarterback Harrison was the holder. 34, Thomas Kostenbauer was the senior kicker there. Bombed it through, nice job. So we got a new ball game. It looked like early, might be getting ugly, but a big answer there from the Chestnut Ridge Lions. They marched down the field. Got to be a little disappointed to come away only with the 3 and not the 7, but still they've showed that they can move the ball against the Ranger defense.
You know, while that drive was going on, I looked down at the sideline and you could just see some of the offensive players for Forest Hills. Mainly Nate Cornell pacing around like, I want the ball back. I want the ball back, you know?
Right.
Kicking off again now will be.
Last time there was a kickoff, it was a big return from Brody Kuster all the way into Chestnut Ridge territory.
Kostenbauer with the kickoff right now.
Another deep kickoff. No, nope, not Brody Kuster this time. It's going to be Austin Pramick, number 1. He's having success as well. He takes it down the right side. He's got some speed. Oh, man. Eerily similar. Instead of the left, we go to the right.
And they're stopped around the same place, about the 40-yard line. Chestnut Ridge 40-yard line. That puts the Rangers in business in Chestnut Ridge territory. 1st and 10 at the 40, or actually the 43. All right, what's your guess? Run or pass?
We're going to go run.
All right, I'll go pass.
Well, just to be different.
No, that's what I think they're going to do. But that's different.
Ooh. Told you it was run.
Yeah, you did.
Design quarterback run, fakes the handoff. Cornell keeps it up the middle.
He should have passed.
There you go.
Nate Cornell up the middle for a yard.
2nd and 9. Forest Hills, Chestnut Ridge 42.
Gus Warfel entering the game as one of the skill positions here for Forest Hills. He's number 6, and he'll split out to the near sideline. Chase Williamson,
he's in the slot
receiver. Send him in motion. A little fake to him. Cornell with a deep shot to Gus Warfel. Great catch, great contact. He hangs on to the ball down near the 15-yard line. That, folks, was a dot. Great pass.
The point of that ball hit right in the circle of the 6. Right on the money.
A little play action. Cornell looking really smooth here thus far.
And you know, with sending Williamson in motion to the other side, they got to be thinking, watch out for number 22 here.
Well, he scored on that play where Cornell catches it and gives him a little tip pass forward. That's the action that they simulated there before pulling it out and throwing the pass.
Yeah.
One thing builds off another. Cornell reverse pivots out and rolls to the right, throws on the run, intended for Papinchak, ball incomplete.
That would be the first incompletion he's had tonight, and that was one of those passes where an incompletion was not bad. I'm going to tell you about a pet peeve I have pretty soon with...
Surprised it took you this long.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
Well, we're all anxiously waiting.
I'll keep you waiting for a little bit.
Okay. This is a run, could be the end of the first quarter. Second and 10, Papinchak does indeed get the run up the middle, keeps those legs churning. Good strong gain. We're flirting with a first down here.
We will have a 1st and goal to begin the second quarter.
Just going to flip end zones.
So at
the other side.
At the end of the first quarter, Forest Hills Rangers are up 14-3. Real quick recap of the scoring. After a big kickoff return by Brody Kuster, we had a 40-yard pass from Nate Cornell to Chase Williamson, and Caden Carpenter kicked to set the score at 7-0. After an interception by Chase Williamson, he also got a short, we're going to call it a pass, from Cornell that took him 8 yards into the end zone for a 14-0 lead after the Carpenter kick. Chestnut Ridge answered with a 26-yard field goal from Costin Bowder. Set the score at the end of the first quarter, 14-3 Forest Hills, and Forest Hills is knocking on the door.
First and goal, Rangers from the Chestnut Ridge 8-yard line.
All right, we're putting in play ball in play now at the 8-yard line. Cornell under center. Full house backfield.
Pinchak, good tough run. He scoots down inside the 3. He's close. Ball around the 1 or 2 yard line. Feel like they keep it on the ground here.
Second and goal, Rangers from just inside the number 2-yard line of Chestnut Ridge.
No, see, there's the signal from the side judge. Except for Pinchak, I believe. Number 30.
Mason Pinchak, who finds the crease and puts it past the goal line.
3-yard run by Papinchak to set the score right now at 20-3 with Mr. Carpenter ready to attempt the extra.
Time for Rangers. Number 88, Kate Carpenter. Number 1, Austin Kremick.
Second quarter starting similar in the first, where we just barely get it started, and we find a Ranger in the end zone. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is great.
Good snap, good hold.
Rangers 21,
11 minutes.
Chestnut Ridge 3 early in the second quarter. Now, as kick it off here again, the margin is widening. How long do the Lions stick with that kind of ground and pound ball control attack? Now, in my opinion, you certainly stick with it now. It's still early in the first half, and it's your strength, so you got to play to your strength.
Well, look at the other side of that coin. They're not only playing to their strength, they're running the clock, and most importantly, keeping the ball out of the hands of the potent Forest Hills offensive attack.
Yep, and you showed you could have success with that style. In the last drive, they just came up short and finished with 3 instead of 7. See what kind of adjustments are made here on both sides.
Kicking off for Rangers, number 88, Caden Carpenter. Back deep, Chestnut Ridge. Number 8, Owen Clayton. Number 21, Aaron Ickes.
A very calm night here in Forest Hills territory. The wind should not be a factor with kickoffs or passing.
Beautiful
Flag is
night
limp.
football.
Yep. And once again, we have a touchback.
And the runner went to bring it out, but the rule is if the ball is touching the end zone, they cannot bring it out of the end zone.
That is correct.
It's just automatic touchback. Ball spotted at the 20.
Kickers at all levels of football, collegiate, professional, it seems like the kickoffs are routinely getting to the end zone. Not so much in high school, except if you have a kid like Caden Carpenter.
Yeah.
But in college and pros, it almost always seems to get to that touchback area.
Lions come out with twins to the left, motion back into the backfield, and the motion man gets the handoff then. Squirts it up the middle for gain of 2.
First down call for Chestnut Ridge's run.
Okay, time for one of my pet peeves.
Oh, good. We've been waiting.
I know. So often after a play, the quarterback runs to the sideline to get the play from the coach. And then he runs back in, he runs the play, and he runs back to the sideline to get the next play from the coach. I'll pick up on that after a minute. Now,
it does seem like there's an easier way.
Well, back in the old days, way back, we had a messenger, basically a messenger guard. We had 2 guards who were extremely good football players that would go out after a play. They'd get basically a rest of a play. The coach, if he had a play, would send in the play with the messenger guard, relay it to the quarterback, who would then make the call in the huddle. And it sort of seems like a more efficient way of doing business with the things that are going on in the quarterback's head and the energy that he has to expend going back and forth to the sideline after every play.
And, I mean, you'll see that, but I understand where you're coming from. You do see the quarterback do that a lot. You'll see sometimes guys carrying a play, a receiver. Oh man. Try to screen pass there, and, you're supposed to invite the rush on a screen pass to let those guys in, but when they come in that hot and that aggressive, it's still very, very dangerous. That ball batted down, almost a turnover.
Yes. Well, they stopped the the Lions ground attack after only 4 yards. It's going to be 4th and 6, deep in their own territory. They're at the 24-yard line right now, and they'll be lining up to punt, I'm sure.
Maddox Dombrowski, number 10, back deep alongside Austin Pramick, number 1, who returned the last kickoff successfully. Snap is good. Wobbly punt.
Pramick signals for a fair catch and delivers. Down at the 45-yard line of Forest Hills, and the Rangers will put the ball in play 1st and 10 with 10 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, back to your point of calling the plays, another method that you see happen a lot is, the quarterback simply has a wristband on with a list of 20, 30, 40 plays on it, and then they're numbered.
And
so
they get a signal from
you simply call page 2, number 12, and the plays written on the wristband. Some teams subscribe to that method and some don't for various reasons, but that saves the quarterback from running in and out.
Pinchak up the middle, picks up 3 tough yards.
Tough yards. He was hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage, but spun off of it to finish the run his way.
Tackled on the play by several Chestnut Ridge Lions, including number 40, Hayden Webb. 2nd and 7 Rangers from just outside the 43.
There goes Nate Cornell in from the sideline with the play.
I can just feel your anger rising.
No, it's not that. It's just, it seems like there ought to be a better way. And now, you've got a visible shot clock. It's down to 7 seconds right now.
Right.
That's a shot clock, a play clock.
Well, same idea.
Cornell has the ball. He's being pressured, and he's sacked for a big loss.
If he wasn't so tired from running the plays in and out, he might have been able to get out of that. I say facetiously, of course.
Yeah.
Good pass rush there. He did take a deep drop, had a guy streaking down. I think it might have been Chase Williamson down the left sideline. Take your loss, take your medicine in a play like that. Don't just throw it up for grabs and make bad worse.
Looks like we got a 3rd and long. We're going to call it 3rd and 19.
We got trips here to the near side. Williamson closest to us. Nate drops back. He'll scramble to his left. He's got some speed, and he's flirting with the first down. It's going to make a decision for Coach Myers and the Ranger staff. I believe he's going to be about 2 to 3 yards short of the line to gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
About 3. I think we're going to punt.
Ball spotted at Chestnut Ridge's 48-yard line. It'll be 4th and 3 Rangers from the Chestnut Ridge 48-yard line.
Maybe not.
I was going to say, I don't know about that.
I don't see Nate Cornell coming out, so that's kind of an indication.
There's Caden Carpenter still on the sideline.
Yeah.
Showing confidence in the offense.
4th and 3.
Confidence in your defense. Yeah.
And a good call then.
And nothing fancy there on 4th down. It's to help back off the 4-hole on the right side, knowing that they have the line to open it up and the running back to get it there. Good aggressive call.
39-yard line, 1st and 10 for Forest Hills.
4th down play. 1st and 10 Rangers from the Chestnut Ridge 39. Tackle on the play for Chestnut Ridge, number 8, Owen Clayton.
Clock ticking down, about 7.5 to play here in half number 1.
Pinchak with the ball, picks up a tough 2.
On 1st down, Rangers call run. Handoff.
How about a little love for Eddie Raptosh, too, in there? He's number 33, and he's the fullback when they're in this power situation, meaning there's a fullback and a tailback, and he's serving as the lead blocker so far. Haven't seen him touch the ball yet, but you wouldn't doubt if you see him rewarded for all his hard work getting a carry here at some point. But Eddie Raptosh is happy doing his job.
And he does it well.
Nice
pass.
play. Nice play.
That almost was a lateral, but I'm not sure if they'd call it a lateral or a pass, but it was the result was nice. Got a 1st down.
Yeah, you just put your athlete out in space where he's got one man to beat, one man to make miss, and he was successful in doing so, and that's what got him the line to gain and a reset of downs. 1st and 10, ball on the 27.
1st and 10 Rangers from the Chestnut Ridge 27.
Rangers in no hurry with a comfortable lead as the play clock ticks down under 10 seconds now. And Nate looking at Coach Myers for instruction. Coach Myers telling him, wait, perhaps.
We'll call a timeout.
Yeah, yep. maybe didn't have the play they wanted for that look. Personnel, who knows? But when you know you're going to call a timeout and you have a lead, you might as well let it tick down the whole way. And they did.
6 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the first half. Forest Hills up comfortably right now, 21-3, but this is high school football. Anything can happen.
Absolutely.
Nice showing of fans for the Lions across the field. We just heard a score here.
Richland 14, McCourt Carroll 0.
Richland's up on McCourt Carroll, 14-0.
Central 8, Bellwood Annis 6. Central Cambria 14.
I hate to be the jinx, but I don't believe we've seen any yellow flags thrown thus far.
Well, I met with the officials before the game, and they gave me their name, told me where they were from, and I said, hey guys, remember, very few penalties, keep the clock running. And,
that's right.
And they said, yeah, spoken like an old official.
Yep.
And I said, old's the operative word.
They listen. Clean game, compliments to the teams, and letting them play ball. Ooh, stacked up there. Maybe went to the well once too often there. And the Lion defensive front was ready for that Papinchak run.
I think we got the Fly Boys coming in for this play. I think we'll look for a pass.
Stacked up to the line of scrimmage by Chestnut Ridge, including number 50.
You know what I'm anxious to see that the Rangers have shown off in the first 3 weeks of the season is the screen game, where they invite the rush of the other team's defensive linemen and kind of throw over top or around them. They've been successful with that in a couple different circumstances.
Yes. Williamson in motion. Fake to him.
Oh, look at the throwback. Look at the throwback. Look at Chase.
And he found him.
Yeah. Another one. Almost. I think he's just short inside the 5-yard line. Boy, you can see that play develop. The misdirection rollout. They fake it to Chase. And they just forgot about Chase. And he's standing there on the right sideline all by himself. It took Cornell time to roll around and come back to our near sideline to find him, and he's still all alone.
I think when they realized that it was a fake to Williamson, they, as you said, forgot about him. Cornell did a little loop-de-loop in the backfield and finally saw him begging for the ball on the sideline, and he delivered it.
He wanted number 3 on that one, didn't he? Almost got his third. Instead, Papinchak did not quite get his second. Ball down just short, looks like the 1-yard line.
First down call for our Rangers. Hand off to number 30, Mason Pinchak. Finds a crease off the right side. Pushes the ball down inside the 1.
Inside the 1 right now. Second and goal.
Inside the 1.
Jacob Yatsky, number 66, a big boy, is in the backfield right now. Probably as a lead blocker. Oh, doesn't have to with Cornell going for a sneak up the middle. 1-yard touchdown run by Nate Cornell.
Good job, Rangers. Good job, offensive line. You got a 6'3", 208-pound strong kid quarterback there, and you need a 1.5 feet. Lean forward, get that push up front, and tack it on. Rangers are rolling.
Sort of like the tush push, and Carpenter's back on the field for his 4th attempt at an extra point. Let's see if he's 4 for 4.
I don't condone the betting, but I'll bet you a buck he makes this.
No, you would never. I think we're gonna. You did jinx it. We got our first yellow flag.
Oh boy, my fault.
Half the distance to the goal on a
yeah, but the Rangers like to decline.
I know. I was surprised. And they did. They declined it. With a leg like Caden Carpenter, you don't.
A yard and a half makes no difference.
No.
The machine works flawlessly again with the snap, the hold, and the kick. 28-3, Forest Hills.
88, Caden Carpenter. 4 minutes, 56 seconds left in quarter number 2 at G.H. Millerfield. Our Forest Hills Rangers 28, the Chestnut Ridge Lions 3.
4 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the first half. And the Rangers have appearing a comfortable 25-point lead, 28-3. Working one of our cameras is our ever-present assistant and jack of all trades, Kim Hostetler. Out to her, big shout out, and of course Jay Elias, who sets up all the technical stuff that goes on here for this broadcast.
Looks like Kim's getting a great shot of the crowd and the fans here right now. Student section always present. What's the theme down there tonight for the student section? They always have a theme.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. Patriotic week here as we honor the tragic events and those that have fallen in 9/11. So the Ranger student section went with red, white, and blue today. Nice touch.
Carpenter again approaches the ball. Line drive type this time into the end zone.
You guessed it.
Carpenter's kickoff sails into the end zone for another touchback. Chestnut Ridge starts 1st and 10 from their 20-yard line.
Just under 5 minutes to go as Chestnut Ridge gets the ball back here, and one of the principles, or as he called them, pillars that Coach Shoemaker from Chestnut Ridge talked about was discipline, accountability for their team, and you just know that that's going to hold up from Coach Shoemaker, coach teams throughout the years. They've always been a class act, as you can attest to, as you officiate a lot of games that he was coaching.
He's a great man to work for. Never made excuses,
right.
Never looked for any kind of advantage by trying to work officials. He coached his teams, and they were always, more often than not, very successful.
Teaching kids bigger lessons than just what you do on the field. That's the mark of a true good coach.
And they lost a lot in graduation this year.
Boy, they did. There's no Y song running around back there, quarterback. It was just an outstanding athlete. You just don't replace guys like that. Take nothing away from the team they're putting out there. Like I said, they're coming in here 2-1, but they're just running into a hot football team right now. Maybe a little bit of an angry football team with Forest Hills, as they fought a really hard Penn Cambry team last week to come up just short.
Almost had him in the backfield. And smart move there by Popinchak. Or no, that was number 20.
No, that's 20.
Chestnut Ridge calls pass.
That's Logan Moss.
Yeah. He looked like he was going to put a late hit on him on sidelines, but no, he used his head and avoided that. 1st and 10 now at the 30. That 10-yard gain.
Nice scramble there.
Enough for a first down for Chestnut Ridge. 1st and 10 from the 30.
Logan Moss goes out to the left corner, cover the wideout from Ridge. Ridge puts a man in motion.
Fake the pitch to the motion man. Inside belly give for a good gain of 5 to 6.
Run, number 48, off the right side, tackled by
Give him 5.
number 33, Eddie Raftosh.
Bryce Roberts coming back in the game, subbing for Nate Capani.
Webb gets 6 on the play. 2nd and 4, Chestnut Ridge, number 36.
Quarterback rolls out to the right. Just as he's looking to pass, he's met by that Ranger pass rush.
Sack there recorded, and we got a 3rd down and about 7. Bryce Roberts in on that sack. Caleb Myers was coming out for a breather.
The assistant coach Brezovic there handles most of the defensive calls, shouting out instructions to the team here as they face a 3rd and 7.
Ooh, there's our second
movement
flag.
up front. Yep.
It looked like, let's see, I think that was number 60 for Forest Hills.
Yeah, that's the veteran there. Kevin Brown got a little anxious.
Yep. The line has been coming off the ball very, very neatly but quickly. And that was one of the, the first mistake they made.
Yeah.
very clean half so far.
It has been. Oh, but did they do it again? We've got to stop talking.
Yeah, I think that was Caleb Myers that time.
Yeah.
And that's going to give them Ridge a first down, 1st and 10.
Oh, man, you got them 3rd and 7, 10 yards of penalties here in 2 plays.
Yeah.
You wonder if the Lions have changed up their cadence a little bit, going on a different call than what they've been doing. Credit to them for being disciplined, and it's worked.
1st and 10 with the turning clock, 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they're on the ground. And again, a nice run, a pickup of 6.
Its leading rusher, Hayden Webb, certainly made his presence felt here in the first half. You don't see one guy bring him down very often.
They're going no huddle now because they're fighting the clock also. 2 minutes to go in the first half. They're going to try to go to the air.
Rangers lost contain on the scramble. Really nice run.
Takes the ball down to near the 30-yard line. Call it to 32. 1st and 10.
Nice job from Harrison that time. Looked left, circled back right, and decided to tuck it. Well, you're feeling pretty good if you could go into the locker room here with a score. Remember, the Lions get the ball then to start the second half, get the old daily double. Nobody open. Nice job by the Rangers secondary, so Harrison's got to tuck it again.
And gets a
runs
nice
up the
game.
middle, slides around the 20, call it the 21-yard line, where
Another
he's
first down.
Touchdown.
Clock stops, set the sticks, clock starts.
Picks up 10. Tackled on play by Rangers number 4, Eddie Gosling. Number 2, Brady Houston. 1st and 10, Chestnut Ridge from the Ranger 22.
Rangers are going to be the team that burn a timeout there. That's their second charge timeout of the half.
And Ridge has 2 left. Probably a good timeout. They were not containing. They were back on their heels a little bit.
2 penalties in this drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's regroup. Bend but don't break. We know that Chestnut Ridge has a kicking game, but for my money, I don't think they kick right now.
Yeah, 28-3 right now, and 28-3 with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go on the clock.
Field goals aren't going to win you this game. You're this close, having some success. I would think they use every down and second they have to try to cross the goal line.
Portage 14, Pence Manor 7. Play resumes. 1st and 10. Chestnut
All right,
Ridge.
Ridge is coming out now, and 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Coach Shoemaker had a word with the head referee, and we're ready to go.
Harrison back to pass, throws it out to the right. A great attempt to catch it out there by number 8, but the coverage.
Eddie Geisel, number 4 on the big hit. Knocked the ball loose, and we'll have a 2nd and 10.
Clock stops on the incompletion. Really nice timed contact there as the receiver just making an attempt to catch it. Separate the man from the ball. Nice job.
They go back to the ground.
Off, yep. Go to your horse that's been your most successful option tonight.
Well, Ridge will burn one of their timeouts now. They'll take them down to 1 timeout. 53 seconds to go, and they have a 3rd and 5. This is an important play coming up.
It is, but like I said, I think you still got to think it's 4-down territory here. 3rd and 4. You don't have to, call your 4-yard play here. So you could maybe even take a risk, take a shot in the end zone. I know they don't pass much, but you play action here.
Well, they've had a couple of nice pass plays.
They have, and they've been scrambling out of the pass as well. There you see the coach's staff huddled with the players right on the numbers during this timeout. Lots to discuss. Are you coming with pressure? Do you have some kind of line stunt called? Are you playing man or are you playing zone?
You got to contain the quarterback. He's been flushed out a couple times and has thrown on the run with some success. And he tuck it in and advance the ball that way on the ground. Good legs.
Coach Carpenter giving the instructions there, and can't help but notice Coach Ross Carpenter's T-shirt honoring the late Kevin Smay. He always wears a Smay's Gym T-shirt, a fixture here at Forest Hills football games for decades was Kevin Smay. He's always missed.
Great man, good teacher, great coach.
Chestnut Ridge with Ranger 16.
Man in motion.
Play action pass. Rolls out to the right. He's got a man in the corner of the end zone.
Touchdown for Ridge. Number 11.
Nice play. I believe that's number 11.
11?
Yep.
On third down, Chestnut Ridge dials up the pass.
That's Cade Emmerich.
Cade Emmerich.
6'4", 168-pound junior.
For a Chestnut Ridge touchdown.
With 45 seconds to go in the half.
Yep, nice
Ridge
play.
scores.
And that's Owen Claycomb, number 8, that throws that one. Sometimes it's Cale Harrison handling the quarterback duties, and they kind of have a little bit of different skill sets, but that one worked. And the hold was botched there a little bit. We know the kicking game has been strong for Chestnut Ridge. I saw the snap bobbled, and it kind of messed up the whole timing of the process as the kicker had to hesitate, and that snap that kick just did not get off the ground. Brings us to a 28-9 score with 45 seconds remaining in the first half.
That was a big score for Ridge. That's got to be a boost going into the half. Hey, we can move the ball in the Rangers. We've moved the ball every time we've had it except the one series. And
that was a turnover, right? The fumble right early in the game.
That one.
So there was another one. There was
yeah,
another one.
Right.
Yeah. So the turnover in one series that we stopped and forced a punt. Correct.
And then, they got to have some confidence and not go in there thinking that this game is over, because it isn't.
And like I said, they get the ball to start. I mean, imagine the score is this, and they come out and score, and it's 28-16. It's different.
Yeah.
But still, Rangers comfortably in command here, and 45 seconds is not nothing, but there's one timeout might make you decide, okay, we'll take this lead into the locker room and just kind of run out the clock. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised with a squib-type kick here.
Yeah, we've had success returning. We get the ball out near midfield, then it's a no-brainer. You're going to try to make something happen. There's your call.
Line drive, that is type of squib kick, and
Kuster fields it cleanly, though.
And he breaks it to the outside.
There's your good field position.
Yep.
But a flag comes in late, right behind the tackle. See what we have here.
Flag's at the 44-yard line.
Gets the ball up to your field, but hold on, flag on the play.
Blocking it back by the Rangers. It's going to take that play back. They're going to put the ball, I believe, at about the 34-yard line. You know what? With the weapons we have, I'd take a shot or two.
I agree. I think you take a shot. Deep shot to Williamson seems like something that's in play. Austin Pramick hasn't touched the ball. He's in the slot here to the near side. He's got some wheels. Hasn't touched the ball recently, I should say.
Yeah, we're wrong.
Yep.
First down call for Rangers to run. Handoff number 30 makes the pitch at.
I think they're going to let it run.
By a trio of Lions.
And take that one time out with him into the locker room.
And they do not have to snap the ball.
57, cow calling.
Didn't even really need to break the huddle. Looks like they're going to try to get one off here, though. Play clock is plenty of time. They will snap it with just 4 seconds on the clock. And he will take a shot to Williamson. And it is a completion inside the 35-yard line. However, time has expired on this first half. If you're going to do that, wonder why you wouldn't give it a shot with
first down.
First down, yeah, or call the timeout and do it. A good time to set up a field goal attempt even with the great kicking game that you have. Hey, easy for me to say sitting up here in the booth. That was a really nice play. And all in all, a really nice first half from Forest Hills.
A real quick recap here. Opening kickoff was returned to the 40-yard line, and Nate Cornell then hit Chase Williams for a 7-0 lead from 40 yards out. And Carpenter, of course, kicked first of his 4 successful extra points. Then Chase Williamson got a short forward pass for 8 yards out, set the score at 14-0. 26-yard field goal by Kostenbacher for Chestnut Ridge made it 14-3. And then we go to the second. That was the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, Mason Pinchak took one in from 3 yards out and made the score 21-3 with 11:27 to go in the second quarter. Nate Cornell had a 1-yard run at 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the second quarter, 28-3. But Ridge came back with Cade Emmerich from Claycomb with a pass, 28-9, sets the halftime score. And we have the Chestnut Ridge band on the field. Enjoy the half.
Introducing the 2024 Forest Hills Varsity Ranger. This is Assistant Officer
right, we would like to welcome you back here to G.H. Miller Stadium for the kickoff of the second half.
It's a beautiful night here in Sidman, and there's a shot of our big, beautiful moon up there. Nice, clear night. Temperature is perfect for football, and the Rangers are enjoying a 28-9 lead here to begin the second half, with Chestnut Ridge scoring late in the first half, and see if we're going to see if their momentum will carry over into the second.
That's a beautiful shot there. Not full. Glad it's not full. It's already Friday the 13th. We don't need anything else going on
Number 21, Aaron Nickens.
in the shenanigan category.
Caden Carpenter has the ball spotted at the 40-yard line, ready to begin the second half.
Close to returnable.
Yes.
That one. Oh, it is returnable.
Yep.
Okay, so what's that rule? Because well, we got a flag down here. We can address that.
He was not inside the ball didn't cross the plane. He was just short of the goal line.
But so if your foot's in the goal line,
the ball has to cross.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're far away, but pretty sure you had a foot in. That's okay?
That's okay. The ball didn't cross the plane.
Looked like a mistake to me.
There's a penalty on the play against the Lions.
Well, that's even better then. Good call.
Penalty against Chestnut Ridge.
Put the ball in play, 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the just short of the 10. Call it the 9. 1st and 10, Chestnut Ridge from their 9-yard line.
All right, let's see if the Lions come out with ground check again and keep the ball on the ground and try to eat up some of the clock.
Always interesting to see what you discuss in the locker room and what kind of adjustments you make game plan-wise, scheme-wise. Nice tackle on the outside. Really nice fake up the middle to the running back, who they've been feeding and featuring predominantly in the first half. Then they pitch it outside, but strung out nicely and brought down.
Eddie Geisel, number 4, fought off that stiff arm and was able to slow him down and get in on the tackle. Very, very nice play.
Yep.
Gains 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he's done a nice job today defensively.
Call it 2nd and 7. Ball at the 12.
2nd and 7 for the Lions.
This time they do give the inside handoff. Short game.
Run. Hayden Webb up the middle. Tough sled.
It's Hayden Webb.
Brings up a 3rd and 4 for Chestnut Ridge.
Gain 4. 3rd and a long 3. Ball swatted to 16.
Nice to see the Rangers get off the field in 3 plays here. Recapture that momentum.
Little misdirection there, and they're not going to make the first down on that one. Going to bring up a 4th and short. I'm going to call it about 4th and 1.
4th and 2. Chestnut Ridge on their 18.
That's Cale Harrison that time, number 10.
That's a long one, maybe a yard and a half.
It is,
We're
yeah.
Probably send out the punting team.
This deep in their own territory, juice isn't worth the squeeze to take that risk.
Back to punt looks like number 35, Jonathan Sandoval-Rapillo.
High snap, he gets it down. Oh, a little bit of a shank there. Ball's going to go out of bounds around the 30-yard line.
Where they mark it here, it's where it crosses over the out-of-bounds marker.
I think that was a generous mark by the officials as far as Chestnut Ridge goes, but the mechanics on that call for the officials is that has to be the head referee's call, the White Hat's call from the offensive backfield. The deep side judge will come running in, and he'll put his hand up, and the referee will chop him in as he gets the ball where it crossed over the sideline.
Tough play, inexact science for sure. But
absolutely, I had him
best way to go about it.
We had a good angle on it, and I had him about 4 or 5 yards more in favor of the Rangers.
You're always on the officials. I think they do their best. Inside handoff to Pinchak. Turns his back but keeps his legs pumping. Short game. Nice job from Chestnut Ridge, stand them tall up front.
Tackled by Chestnut Ridge number 72.
If I can say I've been surprised about anything tonight, I think I'm surprised at the lack of times that Forest Hills has put the ball in play. They've kept it on the ground. They've moved the ball.
Put the ball in the air.
That's what I meant. Put the ball in the air.
Yep.
I expected it probably a little bit more, but
I would agree with you. Yeah.
Although the scoreboard has 28 first half points.
The onslaught came so early with the turnover and the deep ball. And right on cue, Nate Cornell does drop back and pass to probably his favorite target, Chase Williamson.
Second down call for a Rangers pass.
Picks up a nice first down gain.
By number 22, Chase Williamson, eludes the tackle, pushed out of bounds by 2.
They're going to put the ball at about the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for Forest Hills.
It's like number 8, Owen Claycomb, number 26. Carter Horton. Arizona plays the first down for the Rangers. 1st and 10, Rangers. Chestnut Ridge, 22.
Austin Pramick in motion. Cornell pivots out away from him to his right. What a nice throw on the run to Mason Papinchak out here in the flats, running back out of the backfield. That's a back-footed, all-arm throw, and it was still strong.
And he was running backwards and avoiding the sack, avoiding the rush. And as you said, looked like an off-balance throw, all-arm, got there as a bullet, and
what is it?
A couple yards.
Yeah,
4-yard gain.
It's a 3-4 yard gain, but the ball was in the air for a long time, and that's just really showing off the arm strength there. Made something out of nothing. Under center this time. Raptosh leading the way.
Oh, Papinchak breaks a big
bounces
tackle.
it outside. Nice hard run.
Again off the base of Papinchak, bounces off the initial tackler, finds a hole on the left side.
And the mark of a good offense, of course, is a mix. Run the ball, pass the ball, keep the defense off balance, and Forest Hills has done that. Maybe I was looking for more fireworks with the passes tonight because it's so much fun to watch Cornell at work.
Yeah,
does such a great job.
They know they can do it.
Yeah,
doesn't mean they have to.
Well, it's more effective when you get a strong running game and follow it up with a pass, then, and vice versa. Keeps defense on their toes. We have a tight backfield now, and once again to go to the ground.
Right up the middle, and clock is your friend here, of course, too. It just keeps ticking on down.
I think we're spotting the ball at about the 6-yard line, and maybe call it the 8. And
certainly goal to go.
Yeah, second down.
Second and goal, Rangers from the Chestnut Ridge 7.
Nice big play clock out to the right of the goalpost there that the quarterback can keep his eyes on and snap it when he wants. Guess who?
Chase Williamson.
Rangers down with the pass. Nate Cornell draws back. There's a quick slant for number 22, Chase Williamson.
Who got a little connection going there.
Wow.
That time they kind of brought him in motion, and he came running into that catch. And in basketball, we always teach our kids to tackle the catch. Don't stop as it's coming to you. And, man, he did such a nice job with that nicely designed play and really pranced in pretty easily from there.
Point after try for a Ranger.
Their third connection tonight.
Cornell put the ball right right where he needed to, and Williamson did the rest. Caden Carpenter looking for point 35, and he gets it.
With a good snap. Austin Bremick with a good hold.
That's a great start to the half. You get the stop defensively. Not a great punt from Chestnut Ridge, and a time-consuming drive. They had a short field to go, but they still managed to eat up a bunch of clock and finish with 7. I'd say they are comfortably in command at this point, 35-9.
Let's give a little credit on those extra points to Eddie Geisel with a snap and Austin Pramick with the perfect hold, and followed up, of course, with the big kicks from Caden Carpenter.
Yep, that mechanism has been flawless tonight.
So with 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the third quarter, Forest Hills comfortably on top, 35-9. So Williamson has scored now on a 40-yard pass completion, an 8-yard pass completion, and a 7-yard pass completion. And he sprinkled in there a couple other catches from Cornell. I noticed this week in the newspaper that Williamson and Cornell were both listed as some of the top passers and pass receivers in the area, and I think they're going to be moving up.
Yeah, there's some stat padding going on here in a game like this. It'll get right game, it'll get healthy game.
That one won't be returned out of the end zone.
Sails into the end zone for a touchback. Chestnut Ridge will start the ball, 1st and 10 on their 20.
Caden Carpenter must have been a little tired at the last kickoff and only went to the goal line, just short of the goal line.
Right, what happened?
Every other one, he planted deeper into the end zone.
I mean, you score 5 goals on the pitch last night. I mean,
he could be tired.
Getting a little tired.
Yeah. Ridge comes out and puts it on the ground.
Inside handoff to Webb.
First down call for Chestnut Ridge's run. Handoff to number 40, Hayden Webb. Tackled on the plane by several Rangers. 33, Mason with a good check. Number 4, Eddie Geisel. Gain of 2.
Gain a yard and a half, maybe 2.
2nd and 8, Chestnut Ridge from their own 22.
Second down, 8 to go. Man in motion for Ridge. Looking to go to the air.
Oh, nice hit.
I think we're going to call that an incompletion.
Yeah.
Like Matt Dombrowski with a big hit.
Yep, that's Maddox Dombrowski with a well-timed wallop on the receiver.
To number 26, Carter Wharton. Great defensive play by number 10 for our Rangers, Maddox Dombrowski, knocking the ball free for an incomplete pass.
3rd and 8.
Third down, 8.
Big third down play for Ridge. They're at their own 22-yard line.
I feel like they've got to put it up in the air, not what they're comfortable doing.
Oh,
there's that little Statue of Liberty play again.
And they pick up big yardage.
A nice little wrinkle to the run. Yep, the run scheme when you're not a strong passing team. Short, for all intents and purposes, looks like it's going to be a rollout pass, and the defense starts shifting that way, and it's the second time it was run successfully tonight.
Picked up a nice gain, first down at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Looks like a 15-yard gain there.
Chestnut Ridge from their 37.
Back to Hayden Webb. Gain of 4 or 5 up the middle.
Running the clock. They're down to 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Oh, number 66 for Forest Hills coming out a little gimpy.
Yatsky, second time he's
Jacob Yatsky,
come out. Caleb Myers will replace him. You wonder if he's dealing with a cramp or some sort of other issue. It is the second time. pitch was read nicely initially,
Number 26.
but he still made something out of nothing.
Wharton sniffed out by the Ranger
That's
defense.
Carter Wharton.
Surround him in the backfield. Wharton gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd and 5, Chestnut Ridge.
Caleb Myers comes out of the game. Ridge spread out to the left.
That's going to be a completion for a first down. I believe the ball was possessed. Yep.
Another first down for the Lions. Just short of the 50-yard line, just short of Ranger territory. 1st and 10.
Ball spotted at the 49. Pick up a 7. 1st and 10, Chestnut Ridge, number 49.
I want to see the Rangers stand up here and finish strong. I know that the scoreboard shows we're we're in command of the game, but Chestnut Ridge isn't going to stop. They're not going to go away.
It's a Max Shoemaker team.
Yep.
There's no quit.
That's a nice job there. We see us swarm to the ball, and there's just a bunch of body blows from Hayden Webb where, sometimes you get tired of tackling a guy coming at you that's that strong, and you tackling knees and elbows all night long, and, you just got to keep swarming to the ball. And the Rangers are going to start mixing some guys in here on defense, too, getting some other guys some work.
Bad snap. I think we I believe we had an illegal or a false start with Ridge before the snap, and that negates that big snap over the quarterback's head. So, the bad break for Ridge was the false start turned out to be a good thing because that would have put the ball way back.
Yeah. If they recovered it, that ball was still bouncing when the whistle was blown. It looked like they were going to get it. Yeah, that's huge break.
Scott, with the Forest Hills had a rough start with playing the teams they have and coming out with a 1-2 mark. But Coach Myers has been nothing but positive and upbeat with his comments to the media and to his players, keeping them focused, keeping them on task and optimistic. And that's huge.
Yep.
Big pass downfield.
Nice coverage. Oh, man, nice try, Maddox.
On 2nd down, Chestnut Ridge falls pass.
Diving attempt by Maddox Dombrowski to get that ball. And
in phase with the receiver. That's great coverage by the cornerback. I love to watch good defensive back play, and that's what that was. Pass a little bit underthrown. Maddox still had to lay out for it, though. And Coach Bailey always used to tell me, if they throw it to you, you have to catch it.
How'd you do with that?
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
I remember more wins than losses. All right, Ridge is spread out both ways this time. Man in motion.
Back to Hayden Webb. Tries the middle, bounces it to the right. Tackled after a short gain.
A little bit extracurricular activity going on downfield about 10 yards, but the officials quickly got in there. And, you avoid any kind of issue whenever you can.
You haven't seen any of that in this game. And, my goodness, it's bound to happen. These guys are banging heads all night long. And
you just get tangled up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now we got a big 4th down. 4th and 9 at the 49-yard line, just short of the 50.
Yeah, you got to give it a shot here if you're Ridge. Let's see if the defense can stand up. Shotgun snap, back to pass, throws it out to his right. Looks like it is incomplete from here, and that is the signal.
Yeah, you can tell by the reaction from the Chestnut Ridge bench that there was no catch there.
That is a turnover on downs. The Rangers take control at midfield with only 1:43 remaining in the 3rd period.
Ball's turned over on downs. The Rangers take over. 1st and 10 from the Chestnut Ridge, 49.
Okay, Forest Hills sends out 2 wideouts to the right. Williamson in motion. It's number 24
Brady
for Forest
Mays
Hills.
getting the
Brady
handoff
Mays.
off to the left side. Yeah, speedy guy.
Yeah.
Brady Mays.
Finds a hole off the left side.
Sprinter on the track team.
3 on the play.
Good athlete.
2nd and 7 Rangers with the 47-yard line at Chestnut Ridge.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, Brady's one of those guys. He'll just stand there, and then he does a flip. He doesn't have to run.
Yeah.
He's just standing still. The next thing you know, he's flipping. I can't relate to that.
Look out.
Watch out from behind. Does he feel that pressure? Does get it away. Almost completes that pass on the run to Chase, of course.
Rangers. Nate Cornell rolls out right, looking for Chase Williamson on the sideline.
Being chased down from behind, I believe.
Play by Chestnut Ridge, number 21, Aaron Nickens.
I believe that was number 11.
Chestnut Ridge, 47.
It was gaining ground on him. Nate got it away in time.
3rd down and 8. Maybe 7 to go here with 53 seconds on a stopped clock because of the incompletion. 53 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Such a bevy of skill guys that the Rangers can run in and out. You know, Chase Williams has been the choice today, but you get Papinchak and Kuster and Mays. There's Kuster actually racing down the left sideline on a little short pass. That kid's got some wheels. He's inside the 25-yard line.
This is what you were referring to earlier, Scott. But I get a little screen pass, misdirection, and he looked to his right and turned around, hit left, and a big 1st down gain.
And I know that the Rangers have a plethora of screen packages in their playbooks from multiple formations, middle screens, slot screens, wide receiver screens, you name it. They've shown it thus far this season. Haven't really needed to dig that deep yet tonight. It's a nice one there. Looks like they're going to try to get one more play off here before the period ends. Well, they're going to have to as the play clock ticks down to 5.
They keep it on the ground. Number 2, Brody Kuster.
Handoff, Nate Cornell, hands to Brody Kuster. Crease off the right side, gain of 3.
That will be the end of the quarter with the score 35 for the Forest Hills Rangers, 9 for the Chestnut Ridge Lions. And we'll begin the 4th quarter with the ball on the 21-yard line of Chestnut Ridge.
Oh, we scored that period coming from Forest Hills on that short pass from Cornell to Williamson.
Did you say that you heard that Xander Richardson's going to be in for surgery this week?
He is going in Monday for surgery, and his season is unfortunately over. That's what one of the coaches told me today. I don't believe there's hope of him returning, and if they would make a deep playoff run or something, I don't know 100%, but from what I understand, his season's over.
Yeah. Any kind of surgery like that on a lower extremity is tough to come back in the same year.
I think they're saying putting it 6 weeks or something like that.
That's basically the 10th week of the season then. And sometimes you weigh the importance of a high school football game against a lifelong injury that could affect you for a long time.
Sure.
All right, here we go. 4th quarter.
Let's punch another one in. We're down here. Why not?
2nd and 7 or 8 for the Rangers. And there's that little chuck pass to Williamson. He made the quarter.
He did get something out of nothing, and I mean something. 2 yards. Looks like about 2 yards. And those things go in the stat book as a pass. That is a forward pass.
And that's exactly the play that they ran, that he scored his 2nd touchdown of the game on in the 1st quarter.
And then they've run play action off of that as well.
Sure.
Where they fake that, they have the same action, and then they'll throw it over the top. 3rd down and 6. Cornell back to pass. It's a nice slant route right in stride. Just short of the goal line. They're going to call him down inside the 1, I believe.
Wow.
Nate Cornell finds a quick slant, number 6. Gus Warfel.
Gus, yeah.
That was a dart.
That was a dart.
He threw that in, and once again, Ed Williamson going in motion to the right, and they've got to account for him, and probably with more than one guy. So lets other people open. They're taking advantage of it.
Another one of those skill guys I was mentioning there. Yep. I forgot about Gus Warfel. You can't forget about any of these guys. And like you said, man, just love to watch that quick boom, 3-step drops and puts it on the slant, puts it on the numbers. I wanted to see it. I talked about Eddie Raptosh doing all the dirty work earlier in the game, being the lead blocker. Was hoping he'd get rewarded with a carry, and he did, but he didn't quite make it in.
Stop for no gain, obviously, because they were right there to begin with.
Yeah, now they're that much closer, like 2 inches.
Second and goal, Rangers from inside the 1.
Looks like we're bringing in the heavy armor.
The big people.
Yeah. Maybe a tush push. No. Give it to Pinchak.
To Mason. He's in.
Mason Pinchak with a 1-yard run.
Cornell to Mason Pinchak, who pushes the ball in for a Forest Hills Ranger touchdown.
Nice job, Mason. It's his second tonight, correct?
Yes, it is. He scored on a 3-yard run with 11:27 to go in the second quarter. Now he does it with 10:16 to go in the fourth. Takes the score up to 41. Caden Carpenter's going 7 for 7 if he gets this, or I'm sorry, 6 for 6 if he gets this one. Ooh.
That was a screamer.
Yeah, it was sort of like a knuckleball kick.
Yeah, low liner, just got over the crossbar. That thing moving. Just didn't get the height and the backspin that he's been getting on the other ones, but the point counts just the same.
With 10 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the ball game, Forest Hills is up 42-9.
Looks like going to be a great night all around here in Ranger Country. You can't ask for a better weather night. The whole community thing coming together here with youth everywhere, and I mean it's all part of building a program. The kids standing on the field in the tunnel as the Rangers run past them, it sticks with them. You know, it sticks with them, and then they get to watch them perform like this, and it keeps the interest, and just nothing like a football game on a Friday night to bring a community together.
You know, and I'm a Wimber grad, and Wimber has a storied program also.
Absolutely.
And I can remember as an 8, 9, 10-year-old looking at the high school football players as my heroes.
Yeah.
And that's what these kids are doing now today. And they think, man, I'm going to be there someday. I want to be there. And that's what makes what you just said. That's what builds the programs.
I have an 11-year-old son that's on the sideline as a water boy right now. As that kick. Oh, now we got an interesting call here. Did he touch the ball as he was standing out of bounds? That's the question. If the ball just goes out of bounds, we have an illegal procedure. And
he did not signal. He did not throw his flag, so the ball did not go out of bounds. However,
when the player was out of bounds and made contact with the ball, correct?
Goes down deep inside the 5. Chestnut Ridge returner steps out of bounds with the ball. Ball spotted at the 5.
That's the only conclusion we can have here. I don't know if that's what it looked like I saw.
But there was no possession. And a kick. There was no possession.
Right.
A kick is a kick until it's possessed. It was not possessed. I think the ball should be placed at the 20-yard line.
20?
Yep, as a touchback, because the ball went into the end zone.
No, it went out of bounds before the end zone. Did it?
If it went out of bounds, then it would have been a penalty.
All right.
An illegal
We need
procedure penalty.
replay. Mr. Elias, get us some replay. Nope, didn't happen.
All right, you see what I'm saying? The ball, from my view, was he may have been standing out of bounds, but the ball was still in bounds.
Okay.
And the kick is still a kick until it's possessed.
Okay. So what if he's standing out of bounds and touches the ball?
The ball's in. Yeah, that's the thing. If he touches it, he didn't possess it. I don't know.
That has to be what they call.
Yeah, that's what they call.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if it's correct or not. But that's the only conclusion we can draw here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, at any rate, Chestnut Ridge has the ball 2nd and 9, deep in their own territory, and they got a nice run out of there. It's going to give them a little breathing room.
Chance for some younger Rangers here to get on the field.
Yep.
And make their presence felt. Great to see it. I do want to get back. We were talking about looking up the guys and being heroes. My son's a 6th grader and a water boy here for the team, so I get to hear a lot of stories of what he hears and sees on the sideline, and he's very proud. I won't mention the guy's name, but he gets to hold someone's sweat towel, and this player specifically seeks out my son to be the guy that holds his towel. And he lets you do that, huh? He said, yeah, and it's
pretty nice.
Yeah, he thinks it's the greatest thing in the world, but they do think these guys are pretty cool and look up to him, and then they want to pay it forward and be that player.
So Ridge picks up a first down now, 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Eight minutes and 12 seconds on a turning clock.
A little confusion here in the Rangers secondary, but Brady Mays comes out to lock up on the wide out. Inside give. Hey, that's a nice tackle. Oh, thought it was, and he squirted out for some extra yards. Ripping off a couple chunks here as we tick under 8 minutes.
Chestnut Ridge quarterback Landon Pinson hands the ball off to number 7, Jay Nimler. Tackled on the play by Rangers number 14, Aiden Pitek. 11 yards on the play. Chestnut Ridge's first down 10 from their 32.
Nate Cornell tonight for the Rangers has had an outstanding night. And, you know, it harkens back in my memory to he resembles from the quarterback position.
Who? Are we talking high school?
Yep. Adam Cesare from Forest Hills.
Yeah,
I can see a little bit of him.
A little bit. He's got that body, you know, the big, athletic, strong arm. Yep. And just an efficient evening, too.
Yes. I'm not sure this statistically,
I know,
but he did not have very many incompletions.
No.
There's another big gainer for Chestnut Ridge.
Yep. They get out to midfield. So, hosts of new Rangers come in to join that defensive line.
Pitch toss left. Ball carrier number 7, Jay Nimler. Pushed out of bounds by Rangers number 12, Tommy Russell.
Looks like we got Cooper Turgeon coming in with his twin brother Parker Turgeon.
47. 1st and 10, Chestnut Ridge from their 47.
Play a little down lineman here.
Whoa!
Yeah, meanwhile, Chestnut Ridge still has a lot of their ones in there, including Hayden Webb, who is taking advantage of some of the newly substituted Rangers there and rips off a nice game.
He's been the bell cow for Chestnut Ridge today. He's carried the ball well and made some hard yardage. I don't care what first team, second team's in there. He had a night tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Like we said earlier, one guy is not going to bring him down. You got to swarm to him and gang tackle. There's another good hard run. They did swarm to the ball, and they all
Chestnut Ridge
were drugged forward for a little ways there.
Five and a half minutes to go in the ball game. The score once again 42-9 in favor of the Forest Hills Rangers.
Hand off to number 40 Webb.
I believe I saw Jace Killinger, number 58, in on that tackle here. I'm trying to say some of these new guys' names here as they deserve the credit. I'm sure I'll miss some. Apologies.
Misdirection. Nice. Uh-oh, we have a big flag on the play. Probably going to be a hold. That one may come back.
I would think so.
Quarterback from left side. Quarterbacking for Chestnut Ridge now is number 9.
I think the running back here now is a freshman for Chestnut Ridge. His name's Landon Pinson.
Spot of the foul was a 20. The penalty taken back about to the 30. Let's see. Yep, 30-yard line. That's going to repeat the down. Second down and 12.
Second and 12. Moving back. Good job.
Chestnut Ridge moves the ball back to the 30. Looks like it'll be second and 12. Chestnut Ridge with the Ranger 30.
Looks like Braden Moss, number 28, has entered the game. I got number 35, Zane Barrett, out here playing a little cornerback. This snap is on the turf, fallen on by the freshman quarterback Pinson, but a big loss on the play.
Brings up third and about 3rd and 20. 22.
Chestnut Ridge with the Ranger 40.
Well, it's better than 3rd and 23.
Depends what side you're looking
at.
Right.
Wait, Crow hustles off the field in time. There's a good, strong run. They get a big chunk of the penalty yards and the fumble yards back with that gainer.
Number 75, Braden Myers just entered the game. As 54. Number 54 comes out. That is Caden Nagy.
4th down, 7.
4th and 7 to go. Let's see if we can get the ball back here.
Pinson rolls out, hits his guy in the flats. That's going to be a first down and a whole lot more, but there is a flag on the play.
4th down call for Chestnut Ridge's pass.
It's either a hold or a face mask, right, from where he threw the flag. I don't know. I didn't see either occur. We'll see what the call is.
There's a flag on the play.
Let's see, waiting the signal from the referee.
Block in the back.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
Penalty against Chestnut Ridge moves the ball back to the 30.
Oh, man.
4th and 12.
They were inside the around a 5-yard line, and now they're at the 30. With a 4th and 12.
The offense feels like it's on a yo-yo right now. It's going down, it's coming back, making some good plays, and it's kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Either way,
Forest Hills will call our first time out of the half with 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Score is 42-9. The green and gold.
Make no mistake about it, folks. This matters to the people on the field. There are guys here that might not get a bunch of snaps, that want to show themselves, want to make a memory for themselves. The scoreboard Might sound cliche, but it does not matter because these guys, it's new to them, it's exciting for them, and trust me, they want to make a play.
This is some of them. This is their first shot at Friday Night Lights.
Well, you're right. You look at the scores of the first 3 games; they've all been close, and maybe not as much substitutions like this at the end of a game.
Exactly.
So yeah, here you go. It's your time to shine.
Do you remember the butterflies you had before game?
Very much. Yeah.
I remember your mother trying to tell you, just do your best, and I just say, let them alone.
It's just different.
Let them alone.
I don't know. It's so hard to explain.
I know.
It's just different. Oh, nice job, 54. Oh,
big block.
That was a big block. Not really necessary.
All right, Rangers will get the ball now on offense with the turnover on downs. 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go.
And it's the same thing I was just touching on. You might think, well, we can take a knee, we can just... No, you got a whole new host of Rangers coming in to play offense here.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying you're going to chuck it deep, and try to... But there's still a playbook that's available for these guys to go against a different colored jersey, that they don't get that opportunity other than a JV game or a practice. Here you are in a varsity football game. You call play and let these guys see what they can do.
Exactly.
So it's Josh Myers at quarterback.
In the game, quarterback for Rangers now, number 16, Josh Myers.
That is Coach Justin's son. Getting a little action there.
And he runs out the whole way to the coach, gets the play, and then he runs back in.
Get his steps in today.
Rangers, 26.
Was Caden Chumley on the carry there? Now you still want to let the play clock run down. You're not in any hurry. But as far as the play calls go, I'm fine with the book being wide open.
Oh, sure.
Little jet sweep action with the inside handoff. Myers puts it in the belly. What is it? I'm sorry, I didn't get the number.
Number 20.
Sweep on second down. Josh Myers gets the ball off to number 20, Logan Moss.
Okay, thank
Logan
you.
Moss with
Finds the crease on the left side, picks up the double.
Get a lot of help from stadium address announcer Dave Zidell does an outstanding job for Forest Hills in a lot of events, whether it's on basketball court, football field, kind of become the voice of the Forest Hills Rangers.
Gain of 3. Call it 3rd and 6 for the 29.
That's Moss again, I think, number 20. Looks like a gain of 2 or 3 as the clock ticks down now under a minute and 20 seconds to go.
And let's give a big shout out to Dr. David Lehman, always the superintendent of Forest Hills School District, always a positive influence and a very sports-minded individual who backs the Rangers and allows us to do this game once a year and brings his leadership to the Forest Hills School District.
Absolutely, much appreciated. He's a sports guy at heart, we know that.
Clock's down to 45 seconds.
And it looks like the Rangers are going to let it go down, let the play clock go down to 1, call the timeout.
36 seconds on the clock. Forest Hills comfortably up 42-9. And
it's 4th and 1. For whatever that's worth, you want to pick up the first down, and then presumably the game's over. How much time was left again? 40.
I don't know why the clock is running now.
Well, that's the timeout clock.
Okay.
Well, you don't get it. You give the ball back to Chestnut Ridge.
Thank you.
26 seconds to go in the game.
26.
4th and 1, Rangers from their 34.
Now after this play, the clock will stop. either for the first down or the
Right.
change of possession.
One or the other.
And it will. Well, they went 37 seconds on the clock now. I just got a signal from the officials on the field. 37 seconds.
Okay. Do a little housekeeping here. The Rangers do pick up the first down. Still fighting for yardage.
Rangers dial up
Guess
run
Logan
on
Moss.
fourth down. Rangers dial up run on fourth down. Josh Myers hands it off to number 9. Caden Chumley pushes
Nice
the
job,
foul
Caden
forward.
Chumley.
And that
puts the game on ice.
Could be the last play of the game. They do not have to run another play.
No, they do not. Yep.
And Scott, a great night here in Sidman. Forest Hills Rangers are going to prevail 42-9 with a big win to even their record at 2-2, with a tough schedule remaining ahead of them in the Laurel Highlands Conference. It's been a great night all around, community-wise, sports-wise, and announcing with you is always a highlight of my football season.
Yeah, Dad, it's a highlight of mine. I look forward to this night every year. Nice to be able to do a win. As the players are shaking hands now. Like you said, the Laurel Highlands is a gauntlet, but the Rangers are battle-tested, and they're going to be in every ball game they play. Leave no doubt about that.
Congratulations to both teams tonight. A good, clean game as far as that goes, and certainly, you could see the kids out in the field right now. The sportsmanship that they're showing, it's just a great thing. High school sports is one of the best entertainments we have in our country.
Great event, and I say it every year when I leave. There's worse ways to spend your Friday night than talking football with my dad. See you, everybody.
Good night.